Hey guys, it's TechRain here. In today's video, we'll be doing a PC flipping video. This is gonna be the first one we've ever done on the channel here, which I'm super excited about because if you guys didn't know, last week we did a video on a $600 build guide, and that PC turned out really good, easily crushed 100 FPS in all the games at high settings, especially on low settings, over 150. So my plan for that video was to build this PC, the next video to actually flip it, and hopefully make profit of $700. So we'll see if that's actually the case here. At the end of the day, as long as we make 600, that'll be fantastic. This PC brand new does go at $653. However, most of the stuff is from actually here in the studio that I have left over from past PC builds or from stuff that I have from upgrading my brother's PC. So if we can flip this, some of the stuff used, that'd be awesome, because the rest of the stuff that's new in here is just mostly the motherboard, the RAM, and the SSD. So we only spent $250 on that. So that's gonna be the goal hopefully for this video, because we're gonna use that money for our next PC build video. Okay, so I just listed it on Facebook. Like I said, it was a newly built PC or gaming PC, but we also have the part list RX 6600, the CPU 32, and everything else listed here. Then I also placed like additional things because people love to know if it has Wi-Fi or Ethernet. I said onboard Wi-Fi 6 and also 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, and then just like message me if you have any questions. So we also got some nice pictures here too. So best case scenario, we just publish this, it does well, and somebody makes an offer. I am gonna list it for like 700 because we built it for 600. I'm gonna list it at 700 just to see if we can get some bites, because most people are gonna probably try to lowball me. So if we can make 650 from it or just 600 in general, that'll be a W. If we can't get for more than that, that'll be awesome. I will probably get some footage in here, like a 1-minute video of it, like game testing, like from all the games we did. So yeah, that's what we're gonna throw it in here in just a second, but we'll just list this for the time being. Okay, all we do is push publish now, and we'll see what happens to see if anyone bites it. It might take a minute, so I'll come back when we have somebody's interested. Okay, so it's been a day since we posted the thing. I got a message on Facebook by someone asking if they wanted it, and of course, people on Facebook can either be straight up forward on what they want, or they can be just weirdos. This one was a weirdo. He messaged me like, hey, $100 and 4 new set of tires, any size you want. I'm like, what? Why? What are you trying to offer, bro? Like, I assume this is just some kid troll, and I'm just like, 650 or no deal, or I got new tires low, because I legitimately just spent like a good amount of new tires because one of my tires popped recently, that was fun. Also, if you're wondering what's going on in the studio behind me, construction, I'm redoing renovations. So if the studio changes in the background during the process of making this video, you know why. So it's now been 2 days since we built the PC and we listed it on Facebook Market. We actually got somebody to contact us and they are interested in it. And they're around my area too, which makes life so much easier just to deliver the PC. So hopefully we're able to work it out with them, sell it from like 6 to 700, so we profit. But I'll see what happens when we follow up in here with just a second with them, but I think they're more likely going to bite. But the big thing we need to make sure though is that if this PC is all good to go before we hand it over to them. Now, I was gonna try to activate Windows, but of course cdk.com is not working properly, so I just decided not to worry about it, and I'll just tell them, hey, use this site to get a cheap Windows key. And then the other thing is, on top of it too, I did need to figure out one problem with the PC, and I can't seem to figure it out for the life of me. So when I turn this PC, it works perfectly good. However, when I click the back power switch, the fans all flicker for a second, which doesn't make much sense because if a fan flickers, that means some voltage going to it. But make sure all the cables are correctly plugged in, so we were good there. So I'm not entirely sure why it does it. It only happens when I turn on the back power switch from 0 to 1, but then after I do that, it doesn't happen ever again. I don't know what's going on with it. I found a Reddit thread going over the whole subject, and there seems to be a bunch of different things with it, like maybe your connections are bad, or maybe your power supply is jazz. So yeah, I don't know though. I switched to power supply just to test it, but it didn't make a difference. So I can't figure it out for the life of me. So I'm just gonna hand the PC as is to them, and then if they have any problems with it, I'm just gonna tell them contact me and all that jazz, because usually when I build a PC and I sell it off or I give it to a customer, I'll just say, hey, if you have any problems with it, contact me so I can fix it, because I don't want them messing with it and then causing more problems. This is the first time I've ever had a fan issue like that, and it's so weird because most times around with these kind of things I can just fix it myself, but this one was just kind of a weird one to the very least. I'm not too worried about it though. Just to make sure before we actually give this PC to the client, I wanted to do some game testing on it. We're gonna do Overwatch first. We're doing medium settings, and of course we're hitting over 200 FPS on this, which is really good to see. I'm not surprised either, just because like this PC is like a beast when it comes to like gaming on FPS games. Some games it's always over 100, and some games it's over like 200 depending on the situation. Like Apex low settings over 180 easily to 150. So yeah. I did join a game that's mid-late though, so we'll see how this goes, because I don't know if my teams are actually really good or they're mediocre. It's gonna be one of those things we're gonna have to find out. Guys, this Cassie is really extending right now. Oh my god, that Kiriko got so lucky. Oh, he missed. Baptiste, what are you doing? Oh my god, this guy, he literally dropped his invincibility so late, bro. There we go. We should win this round no matter what. It's like so easy to hold this map with Reinhardt and Bap. I don't know how we're like losing that in the first place. Next up, we got ourselves Rust. Of course, the game is on, I don't even remember what settings I'm using on this. We are using pretty much the default settings. I'm pretty confident to say, yeah, it's default because we just downloaded the game. So right through it, when downloaded, we're hitting easily 100 FPS to around over 60. So this is definitely playable. So consistently 100 to over 80, which is nice to see. I was expecting this to be around 70 to 80, to be honest with you. I didn't think it would go that high. I should try to do one of those PvP servers when I do like Rust, because like I feel like that would be honestly better for like showcasing stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll start including that. Let me know if you guys want to see that when I use, instead of using like Rust, I use Rust PvP servers, so that way I get some action to show you. But I feel like Rust is kind of just one of those games where, like, walking around the server and just seeing how it feels is just as good as using PvP, just because it's just such an intensive game. But I'd say Rust is definitely playable and looks so freaking nice, man. Okay, so it has been a minute since we've been working on this PC build video. I want to give you guys an update on everything. So first of all, that one person who was in my neighborhood who wanted to pick this PC on up, yeah, they didn't want it. They said, hey, my son wants this, and unfortunately he wasn't interested, so of course that wouldn't buy us. So we missed out on that opportunity, which is fine, which is completely understandable. The big thing with it is, it's been now almost a whole month since we listed this PC, and Christmas is coming around the corner. So I thought we cut the discount on it and give $100 off on it, because the only reason I can do that is because of the YouTube channel here, because how this works is that I only spent technically $250 on this PC, right? So in theory, if we still gross $300, that'll be fantastic at the end of the day. So what I did, I just did a Christmas sale for some of the PCs I listed on Facebook Marketplace. I cut some of them off by like $100 or $200. We still gain profit no matter what. But the additional thing is we get a video out of it too. So that's kind of the thing with it. And also, the new NVIDIA GPUs are coming out, the 50 series. I want to get a 5090 for my PC build. That's another thing we're going to probably try to focus on here, and also the M5 builds, because what I'm thinking about doing is I want to build a new PC for myself. I want to get the 5090 first, because that's going to cost a small fortune. Then on top of that, build an AM5 PC with it for my new PC. I feel like that's a good idea for a plan. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Yeah, we're gonna do this Christmas sale, and somebody already messaged me like, hey, I want to get this for my son. So yeah, that was fast. I was not kind of surprised, but at the same time too, I'm like, this is a pretty good deal, so I wouldn't be surprised if somebody does reach out. So we're gonna meet them here today at 4 o'clock. I already got the PC ready, so let's go meet them up. So I have the PC all ready to go. It can pretty much run everything you want, over 100 FPS. Some games it runs 90, but that's like if you're doing like the newer AAA games, but that's kind of what you get from around like $500 to $600 for PC. You got a RX 6600, and then you got a nice 46 gig, and then 32 gigs, so it'll be able to run pretty much anything you want. The one thing is, I did notice with this PC, for some reason I can't figure out why. Let me sit down. When you turn it off for the first time on the back power, it does a flicker thing. It's not going to affect anything. I was trying to figure out what it was. I couldn't figure out for the life of me. If anything happens with it, just let me know, and I will come back here, fix it, or take care of it if anything comes up, okay?
Wi-Fi is...
I got you everything. It's in the motherboard box. I actually had to buy a new one. Just ignore the random chainsaw in here. I was working my lawn business today. You have, what is it? The power cable right here. I had to buy one because for some reason, I don't know where it went. You have the antenna for the actual tube, for I think it's Wi-Fi 6E. 500 green on. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good.
Yeah, just do that. You getting it for yourself, for your new PC, or for your son?
For myself, I have I'm the software engineer. I have an Apple. I cannot download the video games on the Apple.
Oh yeah, no, Apple's really good for productivity, bro. But literally, if you try to do anything else, it's like, nah, it doesn't want to work properly. And also, you're limited on like what you get. Because did you get a Mac Mini or did you get the MacBook?
I have a MacBook Pro. It's good for the software development, not for gaming.
Do you like what do you do? Like video editing, Photoshop, or?
I do that. I'm the software engineer.
Okay.
I work in the AI.
Yeah, I gotcha. My brother works with a lot of models. That's where he specializes in. so I can completely understand where you're coming from, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're real, like all the Apple stuff is so good for data engineering and just like video editing and all that, just because it's just like they're great for security and just great
we're
overall.
building I have my own company, AI,
Nice.
and we just like, it's a startup company. For the Mac is perfect, but for the video game, sometimes when I get bored, I need to play the video game.
Yeah, I get that. And I think we'll be able to crush it. Plus on top of that too, if you want to ever change from your Mac to that thing, you can literally just grab a super insane CPU. Like you got 32 gigs, which is gonna be great for gaming, plus any professional workloads you want to do it, VRMs and stuff. Then you could add like a better CPU, get the 59X, you can upgrade on the M4 platform, 12 core 24 thread CPU, I'm tripping. And then just grab like, you know, the 5090s, because that's gonna be coming out later here. The only thing is you most likely will, if you do upgrade it, definitely upgrade the power supply, because it's 750 watt gold, but if you do like a 3080 or some high-end GPU, you most likely will want to go for a 1000 watt power supply. But
yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna play the Call of Duty. Like I'm not
BO6?
Yeah.
Are you a zombie man or are you a multiplayer man?
Multiplayer.
Man,
Yeah,
you betrayed me, bro. I thought you were zombies.
Yeah, I know, but I'm planning to play the Arena Breakout Infinity too. I don't have a much requirement to,
I get that.
you know.
It really does help that like you own your own business, you can just do your own thing. Like I own a lawn business, plus I do a bunch of YouTube channels, so that's like where my thing comes from. So that's how I can sell like, these PCs for cheap, because originally I was selling this PC for around like 700 to 650. And the only reason I can undercut it, because one, it's Christmas.
Yeah, I saw that discount.
So this is a very big discount, because if you built that new, it would be like 7 to 650. So 500's like,
I see, I know. All right, brother.
Have a great one, man. It was good talking to you. Good luck on your business.
Thank you, you too.
So we were able to finally sell a PC. We listed on November 3rd. We finally sold it on November 24th, which is absolutely amazing. We were only able to sell a PC for $500 compared to what I originally wanted listed for, which was $700 and $650. Like originally, I knew we weren't going to sell a PC for $700 just because we're going to have to negotiate with somebody. But at the end of the day, we only really spent $250 on the PC, so we grossed $500, but in reality, it's only like $300 to $250. So I'll take a W at the end of the day. That's still pretty good. And I plan to use this money that we actually got from this PC build video and flip is to actually reinvest it into our next tech video for another PC build. I might keep doing this PC flip series going, so if you want to see more videos, let me know by smashing the like button and getting subscribed to miss future tech content. I'll see you on Tech Grant out.